There was definitely a few points where I scared my neighbors because I would be at home and I'd go outside. I'd have this like urge to practice the Chucky voice at like random times in the night, and I'd go outside for like an hour and I would be laughing as Chucky.
Hi, I'm Kristen Maldonado from Pop Culture Planet. It's so great to meet all of you. I am obviously a huge fan of the show and love all of you guys in it. So I've been dying for this new season, and you did not disappoint. So
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
obviously, Brad Dourif has voiced Chucky for decades now, but this is the first time that we've seen him in the show in live action, as the ghost of Chucky. So what was it like for you playing opposite him?
Working with Brad is a harrowing ordeal. He's an amazing actor, and every take is different, and he brings this energy that uh, just makes the scene what it is. And even just talking to him in real life, I mean, we all have heard stories from him. So
I mean, it's just so
yeah,
much fun to get to finally work with him in person. We've heard his voice over a speaker for so many years now. So now to get to be in the room with him and actually acting opposite of him, especially in the stakes that there are, it's really fun. We had a great time working with him and just getting to finally meet him. None of us had ever met him before the third season. So it was just really great to get to hang out with him and be with him in between scenes on the green room and stuff and just talk to him. So yeah, everything about the experience was great.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I had no idea that you guys hadn't met him before until then.
Just met Fiona and heard all of her amazing stories about him and been wanting to meet him for so long. So it's great.
It's kind of cool, obviously seeing him. I think I've only really met him like before that, like on like a Zoom. So
Yeah.
it's kind of cool seeing, putting a face to the name, putting a name to a face. I don't know, but I don't know that phrase, but yeah, I know it's kind of cool, seeing the guy behind the voice, and it's cool.
You do play Chucky at some point this season. You're possessed by him. And I'm dying to know,
Mhm.
like, what was that like? Did you do the voice? Because it sounded like it was coming out of you. Or was it a voiceover? Like, you were really
It
good at
was
it.
me. It was, well, thank you, but it was me, unfortunately. With Jake, I can sympathize with him. He's a little more normal, but I really had to just completely jump out of my skin for that role. I had a lot of help from Brad, from Don, from Fiona, from Devin Sawa, who also played Chucky for a fraction of time in season two. It was definitely a long time coming, and and it was, yeah, it was a lot of fun to play Chucky. I would be at home and I'd go outside. I'd have this like urge to practice the Chucky voice at like random times in the night, and I'd go outside for like an hour and I would be laughing as Chucky. And I think I scared a few of our neighbors for sure. I sound insane when I do it.
Really good. I thought, like, it might be a voice. No, like, you killed it. That was really awesome. And Olivia, I'd love to hear a little bit more about your journey this season with Caroline. Um, you know, obviously you've been looking for your sister. I feel like when you finally do find her, she's sort of been like, she's the true friend to the end. She's kind of been sucked in. Do you think that there's ever going to be an opportunity to like, really save her? Or do you think like she's already kind of indoctrinated into like that Chucky world?
Yeah, I mean, I think that Lexi is just going through so many emotions because she feels responsible for everything that's happened to Caroline. She feels like now that her parents are dead, she feels almost like her guardian, like she needs to take care of her and kind of take over as her parental figure. So she just feels terrible for getting her involved with Chucky in the first place and putting her through all this. And now that she finally sees that she's wanting to join the dark side, I think she just doesn't even know what to feel. It's just like, how could you be saying this to me? I was trying to come to save you. I've been looking for you for so long, and I want to just bring you home and for everything to be normal again. And I think that she's just so conflicted because she obviously is not going to join the dark side with Chucky, but she also wants to be there for her sister, who's her only blood left that she has. So I don't know. I mean, there's multiple worlds where this could go. But I mean, maybe we'll see Lexi join the dark side with her. I don't know. That'd be kind of interesting. So yeah, I don't know.
You guys turn into dolls. Like, what was that like? I was losing my mind. Can you tell me about what it was like kind of finding out about that reveal at the end, and what you think that means for the future?
First of all, I don't know how we're gonna, get back from that. I don't know how that's gonna. I don't know what's gonna happen in season four, honestly. But it was really cool because when I read it, I was like, first of all, how are we gonna do this? How are we gonna become dolls? Right? Are we getting our own like, like a bazillion dollar like animatronic? But it was really cool. I finally got to enter the puppeteer like room warehouse and super cool in there. They just like I love those guys. They're so cool. I love the puppet. And yeah, it was kind of cool seeing how they kind of were gonna figure it out. They're gonna like scan our face and stuff. It was cool. It was cool. I don't know. It was cool meeting them.
Thank you guys for your time and congratulations on everything. You're all killing it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Consider subscribing if you like my videos, and if you want to talk more TV and movies with me outside of the comments section, check out my Patreon at patreon.com/kmaldo. If you like this one, you can check out more of my videos right over here. See ya!